Welcome back to Next Match Insights, your ultimate source for winning football predictions. Today, we're breaking down tonight's World Cup fixtures, giving you 5 winning picks and 3 selections to avoid for each and every match. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. A classic European heavyweight battle takes center stage as the Netherlands clash with Sweden. The Dutch bring a fluid, possession-heavy style built on quick tactical transitions and dynamic wing play. Meanwhile, Sweden counters with a disciplined, highly organized mid-block paired with lethal attacking power up front, capable of turning any half-chance into a goal. It's a high-stakes tactical chess match where control meets efficiency. First, Netherlands to win. The Dutch hold a premium technical edge in midfield, allowing them to control the tempo and dictate possession against Sweden's structural block. Second, over 2.5 goals, fully supports the 2-1 script, driven by the elite attacking talent present on both sides and a shared philosophy that avoids passive playing styles. Third, over 3.5 cards, a highly competitive European rivalry. The intense physical battles to win second balls in midfield will guarantee multiple referee bookings. Fourth, over 7.5 total match corners. The Netherlands' heavy reliance on wide wingers and attacking full-backs driving to the touchline will naturally generate continuous corner opportunities. Finally, Netherlands' over 1.5 team goals reflects the creative depth of the Oranje front line, carrying the individual quality required to breach Sweden's backline at least twice. Now, what to avoid? First, Sweden to win, a highly volatile market selection. While dangerous on the break, sustaining a straight win over a possession-dominant Dutch squad carries significant statistical risk. Second, Sweden over 1.5 team goals, expecting the Blaugrana to score multiple times against a highly disciplined, elite-tier Dutch central defense overextends their baseline. Third, Netherlands clean sheet. Sweden's world-class attacking transition line rarely finished a match without testing the keeper, making a flawless defensive shutout a dangerous trap market. An absolute powerhouse clash takes center stage as Germany faces Ivory Coast. The Germans will deploy their signature high-possession style, suffocating counterpress and technical midfield rotations to dictate the game's rhythm. On the other side, Ivory Coast brings elite athletic power, explosive wing transitions, and a highly physical defensive unit designed to punish mistakes instantly on the break. It's a pure battle of technical control versus physical dynamism. First, total goals banned to 3 goals, an incredibly smart alternative that perfectly locks into the projected 2-1 script while offering solid protection against a 2-0 German win or a tight 1-1 draw. Second, Germany to lead at halftime. Julian Nagelsmann's tactical setup heavily prioritizes aggressive, early counter-pressing to choke the opposition and force errors within the first 45 minutes. Third, Ivory Coast over 1.5 team cards. Facing an overload of technical, quick-passing midfielders in central areas, the Ivorian defensive pivots will be forced into direct, heavy tactical fouls to halt breakthroughs. Fourth, highest scoring second half. The opening half will feature high tactical discipline, but as Ivory Coast chases the game and structural lines fatigue, spaces will break wide open for both teams after the interval. Finally, Germany over 5.5 team corners. Continuous German attacking pressure, coupled with wide overloads and deflected shots against a compact African low block, will naturally drive a high volume of corners. Now, what to avoid? First half under 0.5 goals. Expecting a completely scoreless first half is an unsafe trap market. Germany's high-intensity offensive transitions usually create or concede early chances. Second, clean sheet for either team. Given the elite individual attacking flair present on both sides, banking on a flawless defensive shutout from either backline carries zero analytical value. Third match to end in a scoreless draw. The modern attacking philosophies of both nations completely rule out a low-tempo, passive stalemate. Before we continue with the predictions, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Ecuador face tournament debutants Curaçao in a crucial survival match in Kansas City. Both teams are searching for their first points following opening match setbacks. Ecuador will look to establish total control using Moises Caicedo's midfield dominance and their signature defensive stability. Meanwhile, Dick Advocaat's Curaçao side will drop into a heavy low block to avoid another heavy defensive line breakdown. First, Ecuador to win. Sourced from vast technical quality and top-flight European experience, making a bounce-back win highly secure for the South American side. Second, under 3.5 total match goals, a brilliant structural selection. Ecuador has recorded under 3.5 goals in their last 16 consecutive international fixtures, relying on methodical control over high-scoring chaos. Third, over 6.5 Ecuador team corners, facing a deeply defensive Caribbean setup. Ecuador's constant offensive pressure and wing overloads will naturally drive a high volume of corner deflections. Fourth, highest scoring half is second half. Curaçao will deploy immense defensive energy to freeze the first 45 minutes, meaning the decisive structural breakthroughs will develop as fatigue sets in after the break. Finally, Piero Hincapié over 0.5 shots. The defensive anchor represents a massive aerial threat on offensive set pieces and routinely registers attempts against deep blocks. First, both teams to score, a highly volatile option. Ecuador boasts one of the most disciplined defensive blocks in international football, making a Curaçao goal statistically unlikely. Second, Curaçao over 1.5 team goals, expecting the debutant nation to suddenly pierce a top-tier South American backline multiple times carries massive risk. Third, over 3.5 total match goals, fully conflicts with Ecuador's historical trends, as they rarely get involved in high-scoring, erratic score lines. An absolute crunch fixture as Tunisia faces Japan in Monterrey. Following a heavy 5-1 opening loss to Sweden, Tunisia made the bold move to sack their manager and bring in tournament specialist Hervé Renard to rescue their campaign. Meanwhile, Japan showed incredible resilience by coming from behind twice to earn a 2-2 draw against the Netherlands. It's a high-stakes battle between a newly structured African defense and a highly technical Asian front line. First, Japan to win, sourced from superior squad cohesion, individual technical quality, and the stability of their building momentum following an impressive draw against the Netherlands. Second, over 2.5 total match goals, a premium selection supporting the 2-1 script. With Tunisia needing a desperate response to fix their group standing, both teams are forced to play offensively. Third, over 3.5 total match cards, a high-stakes survival matchup. Tunisia's aggressive defensive style under Renard trying to break up Japan's quick passing circuits will force several referee bookings. Fourth, over 7.5 total match corners. Japan's heavy reliance on dynamic wingers pushing deep into the final third will naturally force multiple defensive clearances behind the touchline. Finally, Japan over 1.5 team goals reflects the clinical capacity of the Japanese frontline to unlock and exploit an unstable Tunisian defensive unit that conceded 5 in their opening match. Now, what to avoid? First, Tunisia to win, a highly volatile market selection. While the Hervé Renard effect brings structure, asking them to instantly defeat an elite-tier technical team like Japan is a major statistical risk. Second, Tunisia over 1.5 team goals, expecting Tunisia to break down a reliable, highly disciplined Japanese backline multiple times overextends their baseline capabilities. Third, Japan clean sheet. Tunisia's competitive urgency and physical edge on set pieces make a completely unbreached Japanese defensive shutout a dangerous trapline to target. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all our latest content. Good luck!